Good morning. Welcome to Godly Play. I hope you're ready to hear a story. This morning, we're going to hear the story of Jonah, the backward prophet. I think we have all we need to tell this story. So let's just begin. There we go. The voice of God said, "Get up, Jonah, and go into the city of Nineveh, and tell the people there that they have not been behaving very well, and they need to say that they're sorry, and start to behave better, and to do good things." Now, a prophet is someone who comes so close to God, and God comes so close to them, that they know what God wants them to do. And then they get up and they do it. But Jonah got up and ran the other way until he saw a boat. And the boat was getting ready to go to Tarshish in Spain, which was just about as far away from Nineveh as he could go. So Jonah got on the boat and started out. But suddenly, there were great waves in the sea, great waves that tossed the boat about and washed over the top of the boat. And the sailors on the boat became very afraid. And they prayed to their God to stop the storm. But the storms didn't stop. And a prophet is someone who comes so close to God that he helps other people and tells them what is the best thing to do. But where was the prophet? Jonah was in the bottom of the boat, asleep. So the sailors looked for Jonah, and the captain finally found him in the bottom of the boat. And he said to him, "We need your help. You need to pray to your God to stop this storm." But Jonah didn't do anything. He just came up to the top of the boat and to the deck. And the sailors said, "Who are you?" And Jonah said, "Well, I am the one whose God created the seas and created the land." And then the sailors knew that Jonah must be running away from his God. And then they had a plan. They decided to roll some dice and try to figure out which one of them they could throw into the ocean so that the God would stop the storm. Well, prophets are people who want to do good things for other people and know what to do. And Jonah said to them, "Throw me into the sea, and the storm will stop." So the sailors did just that. They threw Jonah into the sea. And guess what? The storm stopped. And a prophet is someone who comes so close to God that the prophet knows that that is the one true God. And the sailors knew that they had come close to the one true God too. And then they sailed away. Well, you remember that a prophet is someone who comes close to God, but a false prophet is someone who goes away from God. And Jonah wasn't close to God, and Jonah wasn't far away from God. Do you know where Jonah was? Jonah was sinking down into the water. He was sinking, and suddenly a big fish came and swallowed him up. The fish swam around with Jonah in his belly for 3 long days. And while he was inside the belly of the fish, Jonah prayed and prayed, and the fish became sicker and sicker until finally he just couldn't take it anymore, and he swam up to the side, swam up to the shore, and vomited Jonah right onto the shore, and felt so much better and swam away. But once again, the voice of God said, "Jonah, get up, go into Nineveh, and tell the people that they are not behaving very well. They need to say they're sorry and to do good things." And this time, Jonah listened, and he went to the city of Nineveh. And he told the people that they were really not behaving very well, and they needed to say that they were sorry and to start doing good things. And the people of Nineveh listened to Jonah, and they were sorry. And some of them even started wearing something called sackcloth. Even the queen and the king of Nineveh put on sackcloth and said they were sorry, and they all started doing good things. Even the animals that were out in the pastures around the city were sorry and began to do good things. And so God did not destroy Nineveh. And that made Jonah angry. He wanted God to destroy the city of Nineveh. Those people weren't even people of God. Jonah was so angry that he went off and sat down on a hillside and just pouted. And God said, "Jonah, why are you angry?" And then, in the night, God came and made a plant grow. A plant that could give Jonah shade during the hot part of the day, and that could protect him from the strong winds that were blowing. Jonah would sit beneath the plant, and he liked it there. But then God sent a worm to come and start eating the plant, chomping on the plant, until finally it died and fell over. And when Jonah woke up, he had no shade and no protection from the wind, and he was angry that that plant had died. And again God said, "Jonah, why are you angry? You didn't plant that plant. You didn't care about it, take care of it and water it, and yet you were worried about it and concerned about it. Why would I not be concerned with 200,000 people living in Nineveh and be concerned about all of their animals?" Now I wonder, what was your favorite part of this story? I wonder what you think is the most important part. I wonder if there is any part of this story that we could leave out and still have enough story. I wonder where you are in this story, or what part of the story is about you. I wonder how you would finish this story. I wonder what you would have Jonah say or do. I wonder what you'll do with the rest of your day.